Hey everybody, what's up? This is Marrk Mulgrave, aka Gingerton. This is my Inking with Ginge series, episode number 2. Every week I'll be uploading a video where I picked some kind of comic related image to ink as I learn how to ink over the rest of this year here. The whole purpose really is just to sort of compile everything, and at the end of the year I'll do some kind of video where it shows all my progress. It's just for fun, really. If you have any comments or questions, or if you just want to roast me, feel free to hit me with a subscription, subscribe, all that good stuff down there at the bottom. And all right, let me get started here. Right off the top, I started working from the head down, hitting the visor and the hair early on. He didn't have a whole lot of hair. I usually wait to do the hair last, but I went ahead and did his do up. Let's see, started working on the arm after that. I really, at the start of this, wasn't sure what some of these lines meant in terms of like just the straight lines, not necessarily the hatching. I guess it really is the hatching and the white spots. Like there's some of it that's obviously meant to be shaded in, and then there's some that you kind of gotta feel out and see if they wanted it to be cleaned up or not. I think I did a pretty good job. I'll go over some of those as we get to it, though. Yeah, right now I'm just working on the chest piece there. I like this costume of Tim Drake, the third Robin. He's technically not Robin here. I think this was a very recent version of him. I think I know he's been Drake for a while, but I think this costume's with the visors maybe like 2016 to nowish, maybe. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I like it. People weren't a fan of him being called Drake just by going by his last name, and I think before then he was technically Red Robin, which I actually really like that version of the costume, which is pretty similar to this, I think, except Red Robin just has a cap on. It looks pretty cool, but it looks kind of classic, really. Anytime Batman leans into like the classic suits, I'm a fan of that usually, but I just like that version of Batman a lot. I also love this version, the Brett Booth version. Actually, I'd come across, I looked up Brett Booth pencils. Brett Booth and Ryan Wynn were the first two artists that I had inked. I picked those two. Ryan Wynn runs a great inking, late night ink series where he does a headshot similar. It is from my last video. That was one of his. And Brett Booth was the next artist that I did. So I just went ahead and picked him as my second artist. And getting back to the video, this was actually one of my favorite parts of the whole piece was this leg. I loved the legs here. There was a lot of really great, just solid blacks, which really looked good on this. Looking at it, there was some more I could have done on that shoulder. Yeah, I tried blacking out the whole cape because I wasn't sure with those lines, but it made it hard to tell the difference between Tim Drake's side and the cape. And ultimately, the lines, actually, when you ink over them, they looked pretty solid, so... getting back to that leg, pretty much most, if not all of the white shading spots on the leg I had to just clean up and go over, which was totally fine. Didn't mind doing that. Actually enjoyed it. I just hit them with some white and then redrew the lines. Some of them were thicker than others. As I get down the leg, the lines get better. This is only like a 7-minute video, but this took me a couple days. Just probably 8 hours total, maybe. I probably got like a small little folder of like 10 to 15 pictures similar to this and different things that I've inked just for fun as I'm going along here. Was getting ready for this series. But back to the video. Let's see. Right now, yes, that little leg pocket where you can stick your hand in and make farty noises. That was one of my favorite. Those are probably my favorite lines that I did right there. And working back down the leg, I was really looking forward to that leg armor. I just love the solid black compared to the white right there. And black and white comics, those are coming back. I'm glad to see that. Outlaw comics. Shout out to Lucifer Storm and the British invasion. Yeah, working my way down the foot here. Yeah. I was really zoomed in for a lot of this. I had to get close to just really get the lines the way I wanted, and I'm ultimately not entirely happy with the way that foot turned out on those lines and those hatching lines in the white, but that's okay, because I moved on from there onto the cape, which I really love how that turned out, and I thought this was going to be the most tedious part, but really I had the most fun watching the cape and the leg come to life, and that's solely just because of the play on the black and the white. It was really fun it's just fun for me to watch. I hope it's fun for you to watch. Let's see. Working on the sort of raven statue he's standing on here. You always see these on Brett Booth art pieces. I don't know who else draws their gargoyle like statues that the Bat people stand on, the Bat family stand on, but they usually look like this from Brett Booth, I've noticed. Just finishing up here. Yeah, if you guys want to follow me, though, you can follow me on Twitter at Marrk Mulgrave. I'll be here on YouTube as well. You can hit me up in the comments. You can hit it with a like or a dislike. If you didn't like it, you can roast me. Subscribe. Whatever you like. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.